Welcome to Attleboro Update. After a hard-fought endeavor, the Friends of the Attleboro Animal Shelter may have their request granted. The group has long put forward their need for a larger facility to house the increasing number of dogs and cats without owners. Last week, supporters went before the Attleboro City Council to defend their request for a $1.1 million loan to build a new 3,600 square foot shelter. Supporters believe that the new building will provide them with the space and utilities to safely house the animals. To find out more about the issue, we spoke with Friends of the Attleboro Animal Shelter President Kim Penque.
Hi everyone, my name is Kim Penque. I am president of Friends of Attleboro Animal Shelter, and we're actually at the shelter this evening during adoption hours, and as you can see, we are in the main cat room and we're kind of tight here for quarters or for space. And we went in front of City Hall last night for the public hearing and stated our case on why we feel that Attleboro needs a new animal shelter and deserves a new animal shelter, in hopes that on January 22nd, when it goes to vote in front of City Council, that we get approval. We'll then put our design out to bid and hopefully be breaking ground, and this time next year be in our new 3,600 square foot animal shelter. The current shelter that we're in, there's some controversy as to the size of the shelter. Based on the city assessor's information, our shelter is 588 square feet. We have over 3,500 licensed dogs in the city of Attleboro. When this shelter was built 30 years ago, our population was much different. Our community has grown and our animal shelter has not, and we cannot withstand the needs of the community today. Definitely cannot withstand the needs of the community in the future. In the current shelter, we have 12 dog kennels. They're all in one facility. There's no quarantine area, there's no isolation area. So if we should get kennel cough, which we experienced last year, one dog comes in with kennel cough, we have a complete outbreak. There are periods of times during the kennel outback that every kennel is full, and then we've even had dogs in crates. So there are influxes with the dogs that come in that we cannot withstand the capacity. We're supposed to have 2 open dog kennels for an emergency, whether it's a police or animal control emergency. The new shelter will have 20 dog kennels. Out of those 20 dog kennels, 4 will be considered a quarantine, and that will help when dogs come in picked up as stray. There's a new mandatory quarantine that is 7 days as opposed to 10. So for the first 7 days, the dogs will reside in the isolation area, and that will help eliminate illnesses, airborne, whatever they may be that could be contagious, before the animal is brought to the vet, given the proper vaccinations, and then it would go into the general public. Right now, if we have a dog with any dog-to-dog issues, we have no way to kind of help them with that. They're kind of separated right now with a chain link fence. If a dog is not like another dog, then we kind of just have to live with it and put up panels if we can. We should see the veterinary costs lowered due to the isolation, the quarantine, the way the kennels will be housed. And then we'll also see some stronger temperaments with the dogs. You know, right now it's very stressful back here for the dogs. They're face to face, they're next to each other. The new shelter will be built with behavior in mind, as far as not being across from one another. They'll have more mental stimulation as far as the size of the kennels go. And in turn, we should see a faster turnaround with adoptions. The city of Attleboro has regulations in the city for cats. So all the cats that come into the Attleboro Animal Shelter, we take full responsibility for. We provide all the medical care, all the veterinary, everything that needs to be done to a cat is at the expense of the Friends of Attleboro Animal Shelter, not the city of Attleboro. So what you see here with the cats that we have, these are all our responsibility. So in this, we also share this room with the Attleboro Animal Control Officer. So with the new shelter, we will have a separate feline area with a separate, what they call a a catio, which is an outside enclosed area for cats to play. There will be separate visitation areas for people to see the cats. It's not very attractive for a potential adopter to come in here and see the cats sitting in these cages. So to have them in a more home-like setting, again, we're talking about better health, better mental stimulation, more adoptable pets. There's plenty of ways for the public to help make this dream become a reality. On January 22nd, it goes to vote at the Attleboro City Council meeting. So we will be there in hopes that we get the 8 votes that we need. And then once that is official, the design will go out to bid. We will continue to raise money to help make this dream a reality and to help offset any costs from the city. And the average public can do that by purchasing bricks, which are on our website. Right now we have about 55 bricks purchased. There will be a walkway of hope around the new shelter, and all those bricks will be dedicated to people's current animals. There's businesses that have purchased bricks. They range from $50 to $100, and all of the costs go directly to the capital campaign. We also have other ways for people to help, and that is coming in here and volunteering your time, seeing what the existing shelter looks like, and wanting to make a difference in the future of the Attleboro animals. Want to find out more about what's going on with our current events? You can join us on Facebook. Our Facebook name is FAAS Attleboro Pets. Our website is faaspets.org. We try and keep current. We have different events coming up that help the Attleboro Animal Shelter. We have one coming up on January 27th, which is our bowling event. All these fundraisers that we have all year long go to directly help offset any costs with the animals. We have an amazing amount of supporters out there, always by our side, with whether we have an animal in need, an event, a fundraiser, or just for coming down here and taking some time to be with our pets. You can judge a person's true character by the way they treat their fellow animals. We look forward to our future new animal shelter and hopes that Attleboro brings it all together.